Right, here we go. Welcome to Markshall Estate. When you arrive, you will come up to these big white gates where you will need to turn left. There'll be a nice little sign there for the park runners to greet you, to remind you to bear left. The postcode to get here is CO61TG. Or there is a what 3 words address that will take you more specifically to the car park called dreamers.cadet.blues. Be careful of this little lane here, it's quite narrow. There might be some pedestrians and cars coming the other way, so be wary of that and just come down here at a nice steady 10-15 miles an hour. And it's a bit windy, gives you a nice little taster of the Markshall estate. It's very nice, very pretty as you come in here. The car parking is free, and don't forget the Markshall estate themselves have opened the estate especially for us to come in here. That's the members parking up there and ahead, but you want to go through these gates here. If you do arrive especially early, these gates will actually be closed and be locked, but you can drive round them. Just be very careful when you're driving around them. We're just approaching the visitors centre here. There may be pedestrians, young children and dogs in this area, but just be very careful in this area. Please don't park in this area. You're heading left up into the main car park. There will be staff from Markshall Estate here, as well as park runners, park run volunteers, car park marshals, that will direct you to try and fill this car park up in quite a sensible way. Please park considerately. So here we go. We being directed up that way. So there's Bruce. So he's helping us park. You can. There will be a bag drop. We'll show you that in a sec. So you can take your bag and your jacket and whatever you need for after the event. So park up. Don't forget your barcode and bring your barcode this way. You're going down this path down the side of the little access road that you drove in on. So be careful coming along here because you obviously know there's cars moving around. So if you're a volunteer, obviously bring a phone. No matter what role you're doing, bring a nicely charged phone. Ideally with the virtual volunteer app is pretty good. And your barcode. And if you're park running, obviously you need to bring your barcode. There's no car park fees to pay, which is pretty cool. Thank you very much, Markshall Estate. There's Arboretum Managers Ian's Landy. And as you come in here, the first thing you see on the left-hand side is the toilet block, which will be nicely open for you. Make sure you don't try not to tread any mud in there. And this next building on the left is the cafe, which won't be open when you arrive, but it will be when you finish. When you finish, make sure you don't tread any mud through there. Try and keep your mud out there. That's the ticket office there, by the way, which is closed. But after you've done your park run, that's where you go to get your full entrance to the Arboretum. Go have a chat with them. All park runners, whether you're new, old, first timers, volunteers, if we can get everybody coming to this finish field here. So for your first time runners brief, and also if you're a park runner, a regular park runner, or you're a first timer, this is where you're obviously finishing, so it's best to drop your jacket and your bag here at the posh wardrobe facilities, over there by the tree on the rug. You can just see there on the little white dots on the ground, that's the scanning area, so where everybody goes to get scanned. Chuck your bag down over there. If you're a volunteer, thank you very much for volunteering. You need to go find the volunteer coordinator on the groovy little table over there. And hopefully this little video was helpful for you. So there you go.